you are, my friends. Welcome back to the shop. We've got a few tools we picked up here at the flea market, so I thought I would share those with you. These will probably be future projects, and some of them are just things that I picked up for the shop, but some of these will be things you'll see on future videos. So let me bring you down here on the bench and show you what we got. Here we go. We got some neat little tools here. This one here is just a solid chisel made out of one piece. These are not something that I would normally pick up. They don't feel good in the hand, so I would really prefer a wood or a plastic handle. But this thing just looks like it's bulletproof. Does need a little touch up on this edge. It's sharp, but somebody made it a hollow grind. I don't really care for a hollow grind. We'll try to get that to a straight at a 25-degree angle and see if we can't, 25 or 27. We'll look into that. But I do like the tool. It looks in really good shape. Doesn't look like it's been damaged at all. It's nice and straight. So I went ahead and picked it up. It was a really good price, so we'll keep that. A couple of other things here. This here's a reamer, but it's all tore up about an inch from the tip, and so I thought I'd make it into an awl. I don't know how I'll do the top here. It's a good quality little tool. It's a General brand, number 131 I think it is, made in the USA. So I think it's a good quality little tool. It's just not going to be any good for what it was originally intended, but it was like $1 or $2, so I grabbed that one. This thing here is kind of neat. It's got a whole set of bits that go in it. It has a saw, a little gimbal which will drill holes, which is neat, a little chisel that comes with it as well. So it was a neat little tool. I went ahead and grabbed it. All the tools fit right there in the handle. Handle nut threads on there nice, and it just looks like it's all in good shape. Just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. So I went ahead and grabbed that. This thing is neat. Works really well. It's a little Yankee screwdriver. It's a standard regular edge, flat blade edge, and it slips over there, and this is forward, and then you pull it back here and it's backwards. So it's got the little plastic knob, a little plastic washer thing. I don't know what that's called. That was on one of the other screwdrivers I did. That was a Stanley. So this one here is a Handyman. It's a Yankee number 221L. I'm not sure, 2H. Handyman, made in the USA, and patent pending. So it works so well and such good shape, just needs a little bit of touch up. Then I grabbed this one. This has the little hook on it, and I really like this. They're not even, so I think we need to try to fix that a little bit. We'll see. These things are nice. This one was nice because you can push it up out of the way and use it as a regular screwdriver, whereas the Craftsman one doesn't always allow you to do that. So you can slide this forward, put a screw on there, and it will grab that screw, and you can put it in, and then once it's in place you can just pull that back. One thing about this kind as opposed to the other Craftsman, the Craftsman you're able to push down on the little collar here and grab a screw in a tight spot and then turn it out and pull it out. This one here you wouldn't be able to do that with necessarily, because you got to get your fingers up in here close to the end. But I still thought it was a good little find, and so I grabbed it. This here is a 1/2-inch chisel. It's in the same style as this big one here. This one's a 1 1/4, And this one here is a 1/2 inch. It's still in the package. It's a Skil. So I don't know. I don't know that it's worth keeping in the package. The thing is, I have so many, I don't know if I would use it much. But anyways, I just went ahead and picked that up. And then finally, this thing here, I was curious when I grabbed it because it was all wrapped up so nice. And it's a nice little slide rule. And you can't tell, but it feels nice and solid. I don't know if somebody else, looks like somebody put this paper or some tape in there and wrote down little notes for themselves. So that kind of gives it some history. Thought that was kind of cool. It says right there, patent number. We'll have to look at this a little closer. I'll probably do a video on some of these old rulers sometime. I shouldn't call it a ruler, it's a rule. My shop teacher used to always tell us on the first day of class, he says, "This is a rule." He says, "I'm the ruler." And he was kind of funny that way, and he always stuck with me. And I'm sure it was part of the teaching process of letting us know this is always called a slide rule. So this was all wrapped up nice and neat, and I thought it'd be kind of cool to have here. We'll probably, I don't know if I'll keep it in this thing, I'll probably put it out for display. But this is what we found here at the flea market the other day, and thought I'd share it with you. You know what? We've got enough time here. Let's go ahead and go put a proper point on this. And the reason I'm doing that, I know I'm completely ruining what it is. Up here it's kind of sharp, but it really doesn't work in the way that it is. There's no way. This is such a hard tool steel. I don't know any way of being able to sharpen that and fix that up. I guess I could cut that off and it would still be a proper reamer. And of course I can still use it as a reamer even with this point sharpened. So let's go ahead and sharpen up this point and get it cleaned up, and we'll see how this looks when it's all said and done. There we go. Turned out pretty well. There's a, looks like a chemical burn or something. Maybe it's just a heat burn here on this handle. And I'm afraid I'd have to go too deep to mess with that. So we just kind of cleaned it up and got off all the rough edges. But the point turned out really nice. The reamer got all the rust off of it, and you can see how that would work for putting a hole, putting a mark there so that you'd be able to drill accurately. So I'm really happy with that. I think it's kind of cool. that was a lot of fun stuff to pick up in the flea market, and these, as I told you before, you'll see in some future projects. We'll probably do, I've got some of those fold out wooden rulers. One was from my rulers, here I go again, rules that I picked up from, it actually belonged to my grandfather. And so we might touch on some of these and take a closer look at them. But we've got some tools here that we will clean up and fix up and share them with you. So I just thank you so much for coming by today. If you enjoyed this, please give us a thumbs up. It helps YouTube know that you're enjoying this content. If you know somebody else that might enjoy this content, please send them the link to the channel. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, and next time we have a video up, you'll be able to join me again. It's always great to have you stop by the shop. I don't take your time for granted, and so we try to produce good content and help you to enjoy some of the things that I enjoy as well. And it's a great community to be a part of. So until next time, here's to you. Have a great day. God bless.